Ital, as you know, is a culture community, Rastafari cultural community, and it really starts from truth of man, them looking for a livelihood, and they use leather as one of the mediums, and Ital food, pottery, carving, different skills, and they used to play the trade up in the main part of the town. But you know, through the Rastafari culture, there's involved marijuana, and they always try to find things to fight against the Rastas. Then they had to move them. The government moved them and put them in a space behind the street side market, which in the space out there is what named Temple Yard. So it's just ironic, you know, with the nature of Rastas, and the name just suit and fit. So everybody thought we the name we have, so but it's the space, not name Temple Yard. So then we was out there temporary for what they call about 31 years. We wanted to expand the market. Bring me out here again, and we out here about 15 years already.
This is Lips, one of the founders of this community too, and one of the grandmasters in carving. So I can let him show you a couple of pieces that he did, you know, and he's traveled all over the world doing this work, representing the Rasta community with this carving.
In 2011, we had a fair here, the 9th of April 2011, that burned down 10 shops. These works here will really get burned in the shops, so we really happen to realize they got a collection of work now that different, because these unique. There ain't nobody that got in a collection of work like this. These pieces here was in Haiti for Carry Festival last year. Through the Barbados government to the gathering people pieces to Haiti for Carry Festival. Now, all the work that you see here now is after 2011, not just this is work. The series of this work is the ancestors. The purpose of the title of the work is the age of the wood. Some of this wood could be over 2,000 years, could be 3,000 years. These are the bigger branches of these trees. Most of this wood comes from Westbury Cemetery and the cemetery there. So these are the small, you see the words got titles from them. All them are the ancestors, the signatures, and the date. And a number too. Because there's a series of work that's about 50-somebody pieces. What you're seeing is only some of the pieces.
I like this piece.
This work here now called Cry Blood.
I like this piece.
After the fair, there's only 5 works I was left with. This is one of the work out of the 5. Vision is Vex. The rest of the work in the country, because I have a gallery in the country too.
And after the fire, we have something we call it Rising from the Ashes. Something similar to we keep with Temple Yard Productions. And we try to rebuild the place and, you know, try to relocate everybody.
This one is more of my later pieces. They call it Crackhead. No, you see, they will have a crack. It's going through, so some parts will get soft. But if you observe the top of the wood, like the hair is really books. Vision is Bibles. Vision create ideologies or religion. What really causing the confusion in the world this day is religion, because truly religion is where we got so much wars and people killing people now. That's the cross that are representing the church. We ain't finished yet. So each of these books can be a different denomination. I can write words in them, we ain't finished yet. All the people had crack.
You know, Barbados is the place where life is hard. But poor people have to struggle to continue and to be successful in this corrupt, downtrodden place. Politicians are tricksters and deceivers. So when they come round your yard, run them from round your yard, because they never met nothing easy. The life continued to be hard. Now when election time comes, how these politicians will run and come around and tell you vote for them, will say about you and the affairs of the land. But look at them. Of African descent, some of them are almost as dark as the night. Still dressed in Westminster look, jacket and tie, and going swear allegiance to the old Queen of England, the old mother, harlot of Babylon. You can read it in Revelation, that hold the old colonial laws that they stop poor people from getting by, no matter how bloody hard they try. Run the House of Parliament and tell so much lie. Reality, them don't care about you or I. Them don't even care if the little youths die. But this is one Rastafari come down to testify. You go to the House of Parliament and make all kind of big speech. And none of them got the balls to tell the white developers stop placing land out of the poor people reach. But ask Christmas time, you see how the hopping and puffing through community, giving out hamper with help, hamper and ham, and holding party for the young and old, so then get in the constituency a treat, and pack up plate high with enough garbage for the people to eat. That's why you don't like them, and I don't trust them. They are too bloody deceitful. All during the year, they don't know who got empty, as long as them and them associate going full. Shut up, politician, don't say a word. Upon you to be a blasted pretender and a fucking deceiver. You just talk and talk and talk too much. Talk a lot, you ain't say nothing. Talk a lot, you don't do nothing. Shut up, blasted pretender, fucking deceiver.
Yeah, that's one of the brothers there. People, live at Temple Yard, Rasta community. He's one of the elders and one of the founders of the Rasta community. People, thanks for having you, people.
The spirit of Temple Yard is the Rastafarian people. The spirit to resist and to survive colonialization on the plantation. You understand? So self-reliance. You understand? Self-sufficiency. Unity.
I came from the black experience.
Yeah.
So anything involving black people anywhere in the globe, you'll find David Guru. My inspiration comes from the actual experience of African peoples anywhere in the diaspora. You know, things that we've been through. But my work, I go to history and I salvage a lot of the things that has been buried in the debris of history. I look for unsung heroes and I bring these people to the fore. I'm now celebrating a new exhibition starting the 28th of November at the Parliament of Barbados. It's going to be entitled Black Iconic Figures, where I'll be highlighting people like Shirley Chisholm. She had Barbadian roots. She went to school in Barbados. I'll be also featuring Prince Hall. He's the first black mason on the planet, opening in Massachusetts in the 1700s. I'll also be featuring Rabbi J. Arnold Ford. He's also Barbadian, first man on record to write the charter for Marcus Garvey's UNIA. And the list goes on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sound interesting then, so we look forward to that.
Most kindly.
Okay, all right.
You're most welcome.
All right, my respect, yeah?
Thank you very
Thanks,
kindly,
brother. This is Guru, one of the founding members of the community. And he, as he explained to you, he into art and so forth and film. And he's one of the grandmasters of the works.
You do your work.
Yeah.
Thank you very kindly.
What is my food? This brother Roy and his son. I just see I get him my food from the brothers. And this brother is one of the brothers that helping develop the area. I just see he into food and stuff. We call it like food, you know, vegetarian stuff. You know what I mean? But his is very good stuff. Yes. Daddy Roy?
Yeah, what's going on, big man?
Yeah.
Daddy Roy? Everything good to be on camera, man? Yeah, man. They come real Asian food, man, you know? Yeah. Okay. Real old school, real Rastafari.
So, what's that you got there?
This is some split pea rice. Yeah, lantern people. Vegetable pasta. I can put on some ice, you know?
This brother here, this is another one of the brothers that from the community for many years.
Yeah.
And he's doing his own products too. You got
Roots Plus, everything else.
you see the sign there, Roots Plus. So when you come Barbados, you come Temple Yard, you will see Roots Plus.
Yeah, living drinks.
Living drinks, you know, good healthy drinks. Yeah. So this is one of the founding members too of Temple Yard from Rockers Alley days.
Yeah.
Then over to the other Temple Yard and over to this section where he is right now. You know? So from back in 1976, he was one of the brothers that built this community too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother Mark, you know? He's one of the grandmasters in this work. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you gotta highlight these brothers, right? These are the brothers that caused this place to be here. Yeah, Rastafari. This is the brother here named Bengi. He's the artisan for all this work you can see in this shop. Now you can see back.
This one here now is my latest creation. As you can see, it's still in progress.
Yeah.
On the mold and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it all comes together, with, you know, I can put some elastic in there.
Yeah.
And build up the design nicely, and everything would look, you know, come together, looking nicely and stuff.
The organization is not our Rasta organization either is Afrocentric, wherein we have members from the spiritual Baptists involved, people who deal with comedic connections involved. Is a Afrocentric organization. Orishas there, you know, different types of people, different backgrounds. We're trying to build an economic base.
So it's not only for only Rastas, it's culture, tourists, visitors, everything. And we would like some visitors from England to come over, America, don't care where you're from, to come over to Tempe Yard and visit us and experience the cultural life in Tempe Yard.